to Wine Library TV. I am your host, Gary Vaynerchuk. And this, my friends, is the Thunder Show, aka the Internet's most passionate wine program. And let me tell you something. We have not been on the laid-back Friday couch. Ma, get over here because I'm just chilling. I'm gonna actually be on the laid-back couch for a little bit because I'm loving it. I missed it. We haven't been on for months, it feels like. Ma, am I wrong?
No, it's been months.
Feels great. And so, like, what do I want to talk about? It's Friday, which we always like. I'm probably in India or something right now. And today's show is really exciting to me because we're doing a wine from Uruguay. Uruguay is an area that is producing some really interesting wines, but what's really most exciting is they've really embraced a single varietal that I'm very proud of and very into, and that is Tannat. And Ma, you'll need to zoom in here because this is the Bodeja Carlos Pizarrono Don Prospero Tannat 2004 vintage, and it rolls in at like 12 bones, which is extremely exciting. And it's 100% Tannat, which is a grape that we find in the Madaron in France. I moved on you. And a very big, thick, tight, tannic grape that tends to really need years and years to open up. And sometimes with the French versions, we're talking about 20, 30 years before most people attack them from their cellars. So a really complex, tight grape varietal that's loaded with tannins that makes Cabernet seem like a baby. Like, I'm talking like Shaq compared to me. I mean, that's how Tannat compares to Cabernet. I mean, these are big, muscular, serious wines. So in Uruguay, because of the climate, they tend to be a little bit more approachable, a little bit younger, which is great. And I think Uruguay, though for the last 5 to 10 years seemed like a country on the rise, I think is kind of poised to make its move. And so hopefully we'll see that over the next decade. So that's what I've got for Uruguay and Tannat. South America, representing, I think Brazil, Uruguay, Peru, all countries that are going to come on the scene and start becoming more of a presence, kind of like Chile and Argentina have. So I'm excited to watch that as well over the next decade. Always expanding, man. Always expanding that palate. That's what it's all about. So throw your hands up if you ever had a Uruguay Tannat. Mott didn't. You stream peeps? It doesn't look like too many. So let's give this wine a sniffy sniff. You know, blackberries coming through right off the bat. You get them, right? They've like taken over the room. Really big bouquet. Even Mott giving the big head shake, meaning the blackberries caught his attention. You know, you can just smell this is tight. You know, 13% alcohol. I get a little chalk dust, which I'm always fascinated by. I also get a black inky kind of thing, and almost like an eggplant component on the nose, which I like quite a bit. That's what I was going for. I caught it at the tail end. Saved the last hour. Let's give it a whirl. Nice and tight, little dark chocolate coming through. Hold on one second. Very heavy on the tobacco leaf on this wine, which I like quite a bit. Heavy dose of tobacco leaf meets black currant, meets blackberries, meets mulberries, meets blueberries. There's a lot of berry action in this wine, if you know where I'm going. But the darkness and the complexity and the tannin structure of this wine is very serious. This is a dark, dark monster of a wine. Very well priced for its price point. I'm impressed. Very smoky on the tail end. Little green pepper. Very intriguing little wine. I could see this wine turning off a lot of people because it's, you know, you kind of got to wrap your head around it. It's got some definite tannin structure issues for most people because it's not fruit and fluffy and easy and a little fairy and flies around and you're really happy. No, this is, you know, uppercut, left, right, left combo, but you're still okay and kind of like, you're like, nice work. You know, you're like sparring. You're like, that was a solid 3-punch combo. But you kind of like, you didn't like it because it hit your palate. You know, it hurt. But you respected it. That's kind of what's going on here. It's not like the most delicious factor, but you've got to respect the backbone and structure of this wine, the way it's made, and the dark flavors. I like this dark night flavors. You like that little current events. I like the darkness. I like the black fruit. I like the darkness. There's a little plum component coming through for me a little bit now. I have to admit, it's got, believe it or not, cheap wine taste. It's a little weird. I don't know how to explain it, but I know a lot of people are going to drink this wine and not like it, and I can't really put my finger on it. However, for my palate, I like it. I think it's an intriguing wine. I think it's got a really good direction, and it's definitely a food-friendly wine. So I'm going to score the wine 88 points. I think it's extremely serviceable. I do, however, believe this is a wine that a lot of you would rate in the 70s. Keep that in mind. It's always about each other's palates. You've got to know yours. I think this is a very serviceable Tannat, and I like it. That's what I've got for this Friday. Piper's in the house. Oh, you know what I want to link up? Once in a while, I want to link up stuff. Mott, link it up. We've absolutely got to send some people to some of these Iron Sheik wrestling videos on YouTube. Have you seen the Iron Sheik lose his mind? Insane. Got to link that up. Got to check that out. Got to promise me one thing this weekend. This weekend, do me a favor and call somebody you love and just say hello and you haven't talked to in 60 days or more. Old college friend, roommate, friends from high school, somebody, maybe even a close relative that you've lost touch and it's not right. Life is about family and the people around them. Wine is a compliment to that. And I hope you do that. I absolutely hope you do. Come back Monday and leave me a comment and let me know why. It meant so much to you because I guarantee it will. So it's all about trying new wines, trusting your palate, drinking with the people you love. 3 commandments. We dropped these 7 others, Mott. Question of the day. What is your favorite wine from South America? Non-Chile, Argentina. Can you roll? Can you roll deep? Because you, with a little bit of me, we're changing the wine world. Whether they like it or not.
Yeah, the Iron Sheik videos. We went back and took another look at them, and we took a look at them again. We were like, we can't post these. So, if you really want to go see, you know what to do. So, catch you next week, Maniacs.